There are people that support President Trump. There's plenty, up social media, you can imagine. There's plenty, the president sees it too. But even the ones that support him sometimes say you've got to at least when Navarro is whispering in your ear, President Trump, about tariffs, you've got to realize that if it causes a slowdown, it could affect your reelection chances. Do you ever worry, since you're a supporter, that if you're too hawkish in this regard and try to accomplish too much with China, that we could slow here and it could impact the president's reelection?
Well, let's talk about my hawkishness, or my alleged hawkishness at this point. I mean, as you know, Joe, I published a book back in 2006 called The Coming China Wars. And today that reads like a normal government document. I mean, basically the way I described China 10 years ago was the way I think America perceives China today. There is a broad bipartisan support on Capitol Hill to get tough on China. And the American public, if you look at the polling, understands very clearly that we need to stand up to China's unfair trade. So I'm not understanding this hawkish point of view in terms of the fact that a lot of what I've said is now conventional wisdom. In terms of the Trump tariffs, I think they've been working beautifully. They're defending our steel and aluminum industries against a glut of overcapacity. Those industries are doing very well. President Trump used the Trump tariffs to get Mexico to do something within 2 weeks that nobody got him to do within 20 years on the border. I think that with respect to China, let's be clear about this, Joe. People need to understand this. The tariffs on China are our best defense against China's economic aggression and best insurance policy. This is the important thing, best insurance policy that China will continue to negotiate in good faith. So the Trump tariffs are working beautifully, and so that's okay. How we need to move forward.
Would there still be tariffs on in November of 2020?
I'm not going to speculate about that. Again, rule one, Lighthizer rule, behind closed doors, Joe.
Behind closed
Lighthizer rule.
Lighthizer.
I know you're trying. I know you're trying to get me there, but look,
rule.
My view is today is a beautiful day here in Washington to get moving on the USMCA, and there's a lot of great bullish news. And I remember sitting with you the day after the election, telling that we were going to get to 25,000 on the Dow, and you chastised me because you said I was like I should have went to 30. So let's go to 30 today, Joe. Pass USMCA, get a rate cut from the Fed, get German fiscal stimulus, and this global economy is going to boom.